Good morning, class. As we were discussing chapter 4, factors and multiples. So, in this chapter, our next topic is HCF. And before starting HCF, let's discuss about common factors. Students, what are common factors? As the name itself implies that common factors are factors that are common between the factors of two different numbers. Suppose we have taken 24 and 56 as two different numbers. Now if we will find the factors of 24 and 56, then the factors which are common between two of them will be called as common factors of that two numbers. So let's solve this example. What we have to do is find the common factor of 24 and 26. To explain this, what I have did, I have made a pie diagram where this shaded area is the common region of 24 and 56, which represent the common factor. This is the diagram for finding factors of 24, and this is a circle area which is for finding factors of 56. So when we will find the factors of 24, they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. We'll write all the factors here in this diagram where it is named as A, and in B we will write the factors of 56. So factor of 56 will be 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14, 28 and 56. These are factors of 56. Now if we will see these factors having 1, 2, 4, 8 present in their factor series, and also in 24's series of factors 1, 2, 4 are present. So these are the common between both the numbers. So these are called common factors of 24 and 56. Now let's take another example to get this concept more clear. See, in the next example, what you have to do is find common factors of 12 and 28. We'll repeat the same process as we did earlier. So we will first of all find the factors of 12. So factor of 12 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Okay. Now see which are common among both of them. 1, 1 is present in both the numbers, both the series, and see 2 is also present here and here also. 4 is present here and 4 is present here also. And after that, is 6 is present in another series? No. 12 is not present in the 28 factor series. So we'll see that there are only 3 numbers which are common among these two series, that are 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. So we'll say that common factors of 12 and 28 are 1, 2 and 4. Okay. Similarly, next example, what we have did, we have find common factor of 15 and 18. And to find common factor of 15, we'll write its factor. The factor of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15, and factor of 80 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. See, now what we'll see? We'll see just a common factor between them. 1 is present here and it is present here also. Now see, 3 is present here, 3 is not present in this series. 5 is present here and 5 is present here also. After that, 15 is present here? No. So only 1 and 5 are common between 15 and 80's factor. So we'll write common factor of 15 as 15 and 18 are 1 and 5. So this is all about common factors of any two number. Now moving towards our main topic, that is highest common factor. Just now we studied common factor which was common in both the numbers. Okay, now just slightly difference is there. What we have to find is highest common factor, that is the factors which are common between two number. We have to check which factor is greater, and with the highest factor will be the factor will called as HCF, or highest common factor of that two numbers. Let us see the example. Consider two numbers 12 and 28. We'll write factor of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now factors of 28 will be 1, 2, 4, 7, 14, 28. Now what is our next step? Next step is to find common factors of 12 and 28. And to find that, what we will see? The common factors between both the numbers. So 1 is present here, 1 is present here. 2 is present here, 2 is also present here. Is 3 present here? No. So we will not take 3. 4 is present here, 4 is also present here. 6 is not present here, 12 is also not present here. So we will take only 1, 2 and 4 as a common factor of 12 and 28. Now see students, we have to find the highest factor among these three factors, these three common factors. So what we'll write here? Highest among 1, 2 and 4 is 4. So the highest common factor of 12 and 28 is 4. Just we have to check the highest among all the common factors and write the answer as a HCF of that two given number. Okay, this is a method where we will find HCF by using common factor method. But to find the factors of a bigger number, suppose we are given 1000, 500, 600, 700, then to find factors of that number will be more difficult task. So for that purpose we use successive division method to find HCF. So this method is mainly for finding the HCF of bigger numbers. So what happened in this method is we use two principles, principle 1 and 2, which is used in this method to find HCF. What does first principle says? That if a number is divisible by another number, then any multiple of the first number is also divisible by second number. For example, if 8 is divisible by 2, then multiple of 8 are 16, 24, 32, 40, 48 like this. So multiple of, if 2 is dividing 8 completely, then it will divide its multiple also, that is 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Likewise 2 will divide its all multiple, so are called divisible, or they are also divisible by 2. And second principle says that if a number divides two given numbers, suppose a number is dividing any two number, then it divides their sum and difference also. Suppose we take two number 12 and 42. Okay, and if 6 divide both 12 and 42 completely, then what it second principle says that the addition of these two numbers should also be divisible by 6, and the difference or subtraction of these two numbers should be also divisible by 6. So when we'll add both 42 and 12, we get 54. 54 is divisible by 6, yes. And when we'll take difference of these two number, 42 minus 12, that is 30, then it is also divisible by 6. Okay, these two principles are used to find HCF by using successive method. Now let's see how we will find HCF by using successive division method. So let's take one example. What we have to do is find HCF of 120 and 208 by using successive division method. See carefully students, to find the successive division method or HCF, using successive division method, you have to follow the following steps. First of all, what you will do, divide the greater number by smaller number. Here, greater number is 208 and the smaller number is 120. Okay, so divide the greater number, that is 208, by smaller, that is by 120. Okay, now take remainder as a divisor and the divisor as a dividend. Now when we will divide 208 with 120, what will get in one's time? Here I have forget to write, here it should be 1. Okay, here in one's time 120 will come, and when we will subtract, what we will get? 8 here and 8 here also. So the remainder is 88, and here the dividend, the divisor is 120. In the next step, take remainder as a divisor. This remainder will act as a divisor, and this divisor will act as a dividend. So we'll write 120 here, and we will divide 120 with 88. After dividing 120 with 88 in one's time, what will get remainder? 32. Again we'll repeat this process. 32 remainder as a divisor and this divisor as a dividend. We'll write 88 here. In 32 tables, 64 comes at 2 times. So we will write 64, it is less than 88. By subtracting, what will get? 24. Again 24 will act as dividend and this divisor, and this divisor will act as a dividend. So 32 we will write here, and we will subtract 24 from 32. What will be the remainder? 8. Again we will write down this dividend as a divisor as a dividend, and we will subtract it. We'll see whether it is divisible by 8 or not. 24. So 24 is divisible by 8 by 3 times. We'll write 3 here, and what will get remainder? 0. Now in the last step, the last divisor is the HCF. So here last divisor is 8. So HCF of 120 and 208 will be 8. Okay. Next example. Similarly, we have to find HCF of 40 and 76. So the bigger number is 76. It will act as a dividend, and 40 will act as a divisor. Okay, we'll subtract 40 1 times. In 40 table 40 comes at 1 times. So after subtracting 40 from 76, what will get? 36. This 36 will act as a divisor, and this 40 will act as a dividend. Okay, now 36 divides 40 1 times to get the remainder 4. Okay, now remainder will act as a divisor, and this divisor will act as a dividend here till we get 0. Okay, we have to repeat this process. Now 36 is completely divisible by 4 at 9 times. When we'll say 4 nines are 36. So 36 minus 36, 0. So we got answer remainder 0. So the last divisor is 4. So this is nothing but HCF of 40 and 76. Got it? Similarly, this example, I have just write that 360 is greater than 198. You have to find HCF of 198 and 360 using successive division method. And if you have any doubt while solving this question, then you can ask me. After that, you have to do the homework of exercise 4.3 in your mathematics textbook. Okay, solve that examples, and if you have the query, then ask me. Thank you.